Back in 2023, Apple released the iPhone 15, and now it's 2025. I got my hands on one to see if it's still worth buying. Honestly, it's a mixed bag. The design still feels really premium. The flat edges, aluminium frame, and ceramic shield front make it feel sturdy without being heavy. It's comfortable to hold all day. I noticed myself liking how it sits in my hand. Even compared to some of the newer 2025 phones, Apple really knows how to make a device feel solid. The big hardware change USB-C, Apple finally made the jump from Lightning to USB-C with the iPhone 15. This was their first base iPhone to do it, and honestly it feels like a big deal. One cable now works for my laptop, tablet and phone. No more juggling multiple chargers. That said, the base model still only supports USB 2.0 speeds, so transferring large file isn't lightning fast. The Pro models already had faster transfer rates back then, and in 2025 it's even more noticeable. Still, for everyday charging and syncing, it's a solid improvement and one of the biggest upgrades Apple made that year. Performance is where this phone still surprises me. The A16 Bionic chip from 2023 holds up well even in 2025. Apps launch instantly and most games run fine. Day-to-day use, social media, videos, browsing, it's totally fine. You can really feel how Apple optimizes their hardware and software. Even with 2-year-old chips, it doesn't feel sluggish. It's not revolutionary anymore, but it's reliable. That reliability is something I really appreciate, especially in a world where phones often feel outdated within a year. And speaking of daily use, let's talk battery. For normal usage, messaging, scrolling a few videos, the battery lasts a full day. But the moment I start using GPS, record video or play games, it drains faster than I would like. I noticed some warmth on the back while gaming or charging simultaneously. I checked online and other users noticed the same thing back in 2023. For me, it's not a deal breaker, but compared to some 2025 phones that can go all day even with heavy gaming, it shows its age. Honestly, if you are a power user, you might need a portable charger or to charge midday. Now the camera is still one of the highlights. The 48 megapixel sensor takes sharp, detailed photos and colors are natural. Low light performance is decent, though not as strong as the Pro models. Video is smooth, 4K at 60 FPS and stabilization is solid. But here's the limitation, no telephoto lens on the base iPhone 15. Digital zoom works, but it's not perfect. If you are someone who loves zoomed in shots, you will notice it immediately. For casual photos and social media, it's fantastic, crisp, colorful, reliable. I personally find myself comparing it to 2025 phones, and while it's not as versatile, it's still more than enough for most people. Some reviewers back in 2023 call it perfect for everyday use, and even now that's true. Looking at the screen, it's bright, colors pop, and overall it's enjoyable. But the refresh rate is still 60Hz. Coming from modern 120Hz or higher phones, the difference is noticeable. Scrolling and animations don't feel as smooth. It's not a deal breaker. Movies and photos look amazing, but for gaming or fluid UI movement, it shows its age. I find myself noticing the scroll stutter when I switch back to a newer phone, which is a little frustrating if you are used to higher refresh rates. And then there's the haptics. Apple has always nailed this, and the iPhone 15 is no exception. Typing feels satisfying, notifications feel crisp, and the little tactile feedback makes the phone feel alive. It's subtle, but it adds to the overall premium experience. Even in 2025, it's still one of the better feeling phones to interact with on a daily basis. So the big question, is the iPhone 15 worth buying in 2025? If you are upgrading from an iPhone 12 or older, absolutely. The build quality, camera, USB-C and smooth performance make it a solid pick. But if you are on a 14 or 14 Pro Max or want higher refresh rates, better battery efficiency or more modern features, it starts to feel dated. Price matters a lot. If you can get it discounted or used, it's a solid value. Paying full price in 2025, I would probably look at the newer models. Overall, the iPhone 15 is still good, reliable and polished. Apple through and through. But it's no longer a must-have phone it was in 2023. It's showing its age, and that's important to know if you are deciding whether to buy it today. Solid, dependable, but not groundbreaking anymore.